بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يعطيكم ألف عافية. نصلي على النبي. وصلنا عند slide 30, which is from phrase with heaven above and faith below till the phrase for to thee is this word given. Okay, let us read it. You have to read the literature in order to interpret it. With heaven above and faith below, I will yet stand firm against the devil, cried Goodman Brown. While he still gazed upward into the deep arc of the firmament, and had lifted his hands to pray, a cloud though no wind was stirring, hurried across the zenith, and hid the brightening stars. The blue sky was still visible, except directly overhead, where this black mass of cloud was sweeping swiftly northward. مهمة هذه. Aloft in the air, as if from the depths of the cloud. Wait a moment. Yeah, this is better. Cloud was sweeping swiftly northward. Aloft in the air from the depths of the cloud came a confused and doubtful sound of voices. Once the listener fancied that he could distinguish the accents of townspeople, okay, of his own, men and women, both pious and unguilty, many of whom he had met at the communion table and had seen others rioting at the tavern. The next moment, so indistinct were the sounds, he doubted whether he had heard of or aught but the murmur of the old forest whispering without a wind. Then came a stronger swell of those familiar tones, heard daily in the sunshine at Salem village, but never until now. From a cloud of night there was a one voice of young women, uttering lamentations, yet with an uncertain sorrow, and entreating for some favor, which perhaps it would grieve her to obtain, and all the unseen multitude, both saints and sinners, seemed to encourage her onward. قلنا عند faith shouted Goodman Brown. خلينا نوقف عند هون نشرحها ونرجع لهذه لأنه هون بصير مهم جدا الأحداث. Okay. At the beginning, young Goodman Brown said to himself that he will face the devil because there was faith and heaven with him. شو قال هو with heaven above and faith below I shall wait I will yet stand firm against the devil. يا جودمان براون شو قاعد يحكي مع حاله؟ مش قلنا وقف ومن هذه القصص وصار hesitation إلى آخره. ارجع لقصة تذكروا الأحداث. هسه هون إيش قاعد بيحكي with heaven above مع الجنة اللي فوقي تمام و faith below faith قلنا faith two faiths faith in God and faith his wife تمام. شو قال with them I will face the devil. راح احارب او اوقف بوجه الشيطان. ايش يعني ايش خلاه يتشجع انه يواجه هذا الحكي وانه يستجمع قواه because he said that faith or sorry heaven above and faith below. He said to himself that he will face the devil because there was faith and heaven with him. Then بعد هذه مهمة جدا وجت سؤال. He lifted his hand up to the sky to pray. رفع يديه للسماء بيصلي يدعي انه يدعي تمام. اول ما نعرف كيف حركة الايد لما تيجي تدعي زي هيك بتكون ايدك الاولى وهيك ايدك الثانية بغض النظر كيف بس كيف ايديك تكون فاتحين عشان تدعي. اول ما رفع ايديه ورفع وجهه للسماء يدعي a big cloud covered the sky. اجت غيمة سودة كبير غطت السماء زي كأنها بتمنعه من تحجب الرؤية عنه. زي كأنه قاعدين بيحكوا له خلص فيش إلك فيث بالمرة زي كأنك أنت انتهيت ما ضل إلك شيء في الدنيا. الفيث اللي بقلبك كله راح. أوكي مش قلنا قاعد يصير في questioning. He began to question like if there was heaven God and etc. like he's becoming an atheist. بلش زي كأنه بده يلحد الزلمة. بطل يثق بإشي صار يتساءل إذا هذول كلهم كويسين ليه قاعد بصير. فصار يتساءل في جنة في نار في كذا إلى آخره. Okay. After that, he raised his hands. He lifted his hands up to the sky to pray. رفع يديه بده يدعي. أول ما رفع يديه a big black cloud covered the sky. إجت سؤال لما رفع يديه يدعي إيش إجا إيش صار؟ إجت غيمة سوداء كبيرة غطت السماء. which means that he started to lose faith. بلش إنه يفقد إيمانه بربنا أو in God في الله. Okay, then he heard a lot of voices and he distinguished them. سمع أصوات كثيرة. إجت أصوات كثيرة وسمعها. هذه الأصوات ميزها، يعني مميز له، ما رجع عليه. They were the voices of his townspeople. كانت أصوات الناس اللي ببلدته. يعني الناس اللي ببلدته كلهم جايين. وين رايحين؟ نفس الجيرني، نفس الرحلة اللي هو رايح the communion. But he does not know that he will meet them. He thought just it's him and the devil. And like there will never be Gothic Lois, Deacon Gookin, the minister, all the good people in his town, they will never be there because they are like uh, people of religion. They like a good people, or sorry, good people. Why would they go to this evil journey? But it seems that nobody is good. No one is good. All of them are evil. Or maybe they are much devilish than the devil himself. Okay? He recognized, distinguished them. They were the voices of his townspeople, men and women, pious and ungodly. الرجال والنساء، المتدينين الأتقياء والغير متدينين. يعني كله خلطة المجتمع كامل، الكويس والمش كويس، العاطل والمش عاطل، كلهم كانوا هناك. ميزهم كلهم. And the most distinguished voice was a young woman's voice, who seemed to be hesitant, and all of the men and women were encouraging her onward. هنا صار في صدمة خيالية. ذا يان جودمان براون ميز صوت وحدة بنت، يعني مرأة صغيرة، تمام، ومن صوتها هذه مبين انه هي مترددة، مش حابة تكمل هذه الرحلة زيها زي يان جودمان براون، لكن كل اللي ما حب شجعوا فيها. كملي، continue, complete, like you will find something you... إلى آخره، قاعدين بيشجعوا فيها. نرجع لها. هون الصدمة إنه Faith shouted Goodman Brown. Faith، يعني مين كانت؟ Faith، زوجته Faith. The young woman was his wife Faith. صيح Goodman Brown, and a voice of agony and desperation, and the echoes of the forest mocked him, crying Faith, 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 as if bewildered witches were seeking her all through the wilderness. Okay. The cry of grief, rage, and terror was yet piercing the night when the unhappy husband held his breath for a response. There was a scream, drowned immediately in a louder murmur of voices, fading into far off laughter, as the dark cloud swept away, leaving the clear and silent sky above Goodman Brown. But something fluttered lightly down through the air and caught on the branch of a tree. The young man seized it and beheld a pink ribbon. My faith is gone. My faith is gone. Again, my faith is gone, cried he on Goodwin Brown. After one stupid or stuffied or something like that, I'm not sure. Stuffied moment, there is no good on earth, and sin is but a name. Come, devil, for to thee is the word given. Young Goodwin Brown recognized this young woman. She was Faith. He screamed. عرف إنها Faith، زوجته Faith. صر يعني صيح، قال فيث بصوت عالي بالغابة. والايكوز اللي هي صدى الصوت صارت تردد وراي، يعني قد ما كان الصوت عالي والغابة فاضية زي ما نحكي بطلع صدى صوت، بغض النظر، بس انه المبدأ انه في ايكوز صار زي faith 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 of his voice filled the forest. وصوته عبى الغابة. the voice of crying، هو بعيط. desperation، desperation الإحباط، and agony زي like خلينا كمان نقول الإحباط تقريبا. the voices filled the air، عبت الأصوات المكان. voices of terror، rage and grief، الحزن، الغضب، الرعب. and the black cloud the sky. بعد هيك البلاك كلاود خلاص مشيت. the sky became clear، والسماء صارت صافية. Then he saw something flying that caught on a tree's branch. بعدها شاف إشي طاير ووقف، يعني علق ببرانش tree's branch، بجذع شجرة. It was the pink ribbon of faith. كانت في بينك ريبون. مش قلنا في بينك ريبون كانت لابستها فيث في بداية اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد القصة. and it is a symbol or symbolizes the innocence, goodness, youngness إلى آخره. This pink ribbon of faith يعني هذه أكدت له إنه faith هذه 100%. لما صيح فيث هو كان مصيح مش لأنه شافها، لأنه سمع صوتها، لكن أول ما شاف pink ribbon he recognized it is faith. He was very assured that it was faith. He shouted, "My faith is gone. My faith is gone." إيماني اختفى. He means هنا أعتقد إنه بقصد إيمانه بالله أكثر من faith زوجته. Okay, but both meanings are possible. اثنين صح. Then he continued saying that there is no good on earth. قاعد يحكي إنه خلاص ما في إشي خير في الأرض. إذا لي ساعة بستقوي فيها وبحكي عنها وقاعد بحكي إنه حرام راح تقتلها هذه الرحلة إذا عرفت عنها. أنا بستقوي فيها. أنا إذا heaven above and faith below and I should cling to her skirt and follow her to heaven and I should be between her arms tonight. But where is she? She is in this evil journey. She is not good. Okay, so my faith is gone. I don't believe in her. I have no faith anymore. And then he continued to say that there is no good in earth. The earth is full of devils, of evilness. Okay? No good in earth. The earth is nothing but sins and sinners. الأرض بس اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. السن اللي هي خطائين. Just ذنوب ومذنبين. هذه هي الأرض بس. And the devil owns it. For to thee is the word given. For to thee يعني for to you. Who is you? The devil. الأرض كلها مخلوقة عشان الدevil. You on the earth. You the devil. You on the earth. You make the sins and you make the sinners. So just like this, there's no good on earth. Nothing is good here. Okay, and his faith is gone. He has no faith at all anymore. Not his wife. He has no wife for him. Like if you lose interest in someone, if you lose faith in someone, if you lose trust in someone, okay, so you don't have him anymore for you. Okay, you don't trust him. You don't want him in your life anymore. So his faith is gone. Okay. This is for this slide. I'm going to stop here this lecture. So we still have like 3 lectures for this story. It is a bit long, but we have to take it all. Especially it is your for second exam, so you have to pay attention for every detail, for every symbol, for every name, for everything in it. You have to know how to interpret, to how to write an interpretation, how to understand it, how to comment on it. So please study, pay attention for those lectures. Read it once, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. It's okay. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد. قد ما بتقرأ okay قد ما بتفهم. So please pay attention, read it. Connect the interpretation with the text so you get to write your own interpretation in the exam. Okay, have a good luck and have a great day. Thanks for your